Hello everybody, it's Virtual Truck Driver Daily Time. Clap, 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 clap. We're proudly supported by Pro Mods, Night Haulage and DDS Haulage. How are we all doing today, guys? So welcome back to another episode. It's like 642 or something. But anyway, enough about the figures, let's talk trucks. So how are we doing? Yesterday I talked about the DVA3 video. I'll think about that then for a minute. I wanted to say DVE for some reason, but the DVA3 video, I did watch it again afterwards just to make sure I triple checked my facts and the matrix boards on, what's it saying, think, don't drink and drive. Yeah, don't normally come this way around the M25, but I needed to stop there because I was on taco time. So I just thought I'd stop there, come round this way. So this is the way that I would go if the bus. No, it's because I'm cold and I've just had a brew. My mouth's red hot and I've burnt my tongue. Yeah, I've still got my brew sat here. My Yorkshire tea, 2 sugars, Yorkshire tea bag, 2 sugars, a splash of milk. Job's a good one. That's my brew. What's your favourite brew? You're definitely not using a magnet, are you? Flash, flash, do 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 do. Oh well. So yeah, guys, what's your favourite hot drink? I've got lots. I like the hot chocolate grande from Starbucks. Don't like Costa. Let's just get that in the open. Me and Costa don't go well together. Then I like a good old Yorkshire tea, cup of tea, a brew, 2 sugars, splash of milk, copper coloured, Yorkshire tea, job's a good one. Don't get Tetley anymore. I used to drink Tetley when I was little. Don't drink PG. Ever since I've got the Yorkshire tea, I bought it by mistake. And I'll tell you what, I'm never going back. I'm actually going to have a drink. God, that's still hot 20 minutes later, Jesus Christ. Yorkshire tea. I swear to God, right? I did Leeds away a few years ago. Leeds United away at Ellen Road. Obviously, Leeds is in Yorkshire, and that is probably one of the best cup of teas I've ever had from Ellen Road. It's mad. Don't ask me how it's mad. It just is. But yeah, let's get back to what I was talking about. They did say that there is trucks and escort vans that will hold up wires. I didn't see that in the video, unless it was literally, it must have been in the background if I've missed it. But it wasn't in the video, but I watched it again and I've got to sit here and think that SCS has done a fantastic job, as usual. Now people tell me, there's I know one person is going to think this is aimed at him. It is and it isn't, mate, alright? There's a lot of people saying what you're saying to me as well. That ETS2 is a dead game. Not really. It was 5 years old last Wednesday. So if you're watching this on day of release, it was 5 years old a week ago. And yeah, SCS is still bringing out more DLCs. They're still trying to get Renault T in the game. They're still trying to get the Scania S in game. Do you know what I mean? It's got Volvo's, Mercedes. Excuse me. A year ago they released Scandinavia DLC. Then there's Viva la France DLC. And then there's Bella Italia, which is coming soon. And 1.29 of American Truck Sim, which means 1.29 for ETS2 is in open beta. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think what they're trying to refer to is ETS2 is a dead game on YouTube. It is what, from 2012, isn't it? But even though it's old, I still love it. I know a few people who love it. But to be truthful, there is a decline on YouTube for ETS2. But it's just I I don't know what to explain. It's just the way it is, frankly. Everybody wants the newest things. So like you've got your FIFA 18, your Forza Motorsport 7 videos. You've got flipping COD videos on there. Do you know what I mean? It's yeah. I do understand why Game 2012 is sort of dead on YouTube, but to be truthful, if SES put the game onto the DirectX 11 graphic thingamabob, I know what I mean in my head, I just can't explain it, then I think it might resurge back, but then at the same time it's yeah, it's a weird one to work out. It's just weird, but anyway, let me have the last little bit of my brew. Right, that's that done. Put that over there, out the way. No, shall I put it on the floor actually, so I don't knock it over? Right, let's talk Derby County. So yesterday the DCSC blog come out, the first one for the Sheffield Wednesday home game on Saturday, the 21st of October. Yeah, 21 of October. Currently, as I'm filming this, it is out in about 6 hours time, because it's like 11:45 for me right now on Tuesday. And I just hope it goes down well, because I'm gonna try and do the videos till the new year, and then I'll have a look at the new year and see if the views are worth it. Then I'll still do it. But do you know what I mean? It's I just hope you enjoyed it. Well, I enjoyed the game. Well, the bus, because obviously I live in a little town that's like 12 miles away from Derby. I have to get the bus, and the bus goes at every 40 past the hour, so 12:40, 1:40. Me and my friends normally get on the bus at, well, we go to the bus station for 11, well, go to town for 11 o'clock to get to the bus shelter for 11:30 to get on the 11:40. But this week we left, like, we were supposed to leave at 12:40, but the bus left at 1 o'clock because it was late. Now, because the bus has to go through so many villages on the way, it takes an hour and 25 minutes to get to Derby. We didn't get into Derby till 2:30. No, later than normal anyway. I can't exactly remember what time it was, but it was getting close to squeaky bum time, because I like to be in the stadium about an hour before, because I'd just sit there and I like watch the players warm up, I watch the fans come in, I watch, you know, and I obviously film some bits for Instagram then at the same time. But because we was late, we had to go through, well, we go through security checks anyway, but we had to go through an extended security check. Obviously arms out, pat down, open your bag. I don't take a bag with me anymore. I should take a bag with me because I need my medication and things in it, but I can't. I just don't want to risk it with today's society, because if they think that something's suspicious, then they can, you know, put you on your arse, frankly, and, you know, create a big scene, which is what I'd hope they'd do if somebody did have something in the bag. So I just don't take a bag with me. So obviously I got the pat down. I wear my body warmer as well over the top to keep my liver warm, my chest protected, and my liver protected, and obviously extra pockets as well. So empty out my pockets, you know, put your arms out like a T. I go to the bloke, it's the same security bloke, it does me every time, the pat down, and I said I can put my left arm out at a 90-degree angle, but my right hand's got to go at 45 degrees because of my shoulder, and he's like, yeah, that's fine. And then the queue for the turnstiles, oh my god, no wonder I like to be in an hour early. It was mad, absolutely bloody mad. It's just, it took us 20 minutes to get through the turnstiles in the end, when normally I just walk up, get the pat down, you know, I have to wait for one person to go through and then in, because I've got my lucky turnstile. I want to go through the same turnstile every game because I think it's my lucky one, you know. So went through there. I had to scrum through the scrum, as in rugby scrum, through the concourse to get to the stairs to go up into the stadium, and then down to my seat. And just as I got there, just as I got to my seat, it was about 10 minutes before the game. And obviously I was saying hello to everybody that sits around us, because of I've not been since like March, because I obviously didn't feel too well at the end of the season and couldn't afford it at the start of the season. So I was saying hello to everybody, and I was just catching up with the guys and girls, and talking to their kids and things like that, and just getting a good gist of what the game was. And then they asked me, did I come to the Forest game? I said, yeah, I was up there though, and pointed to the southwest upper tier. And he goes, oh yeah, we had that knob down here, the one that smokes weed all the time. I was like, did he really stink of it that badly? He goes, yeah, in the end security removed it. It's like, great, so not 6 days, because we played Forest on a Sunday, and then obviously we played Chef Wed on the Saturday, and I was like, 6 days ago I had a weed head at my seat, and he was like, yeah. I was like, great. Then a nice steward comes down, because I've got a load of stewards at Derby. They come down and he said, don't worry, I've cleaned it. And I was like, hey, how you doing? And he's like, yeah, I'm good. Gotta be honest though, this new team of ours, now we've got rid of a few of the kids, bloody hell, I think we could do it this year. And then obviously beating Forest 2-0. And then at that time, then the stadium geezer started playing all the music, because we put Mr. Brightside on, and we all have a little sing to it like normal. And then he reads out the team names, so he reads out the two teams as they're coming down a tunnel. Obviously I got that on film. Then we sing Steve Blue and Who's Watching. I'm not going to bang it out now because I've got sore throat. Ah no, you moved over, you nasty pursty. But yeah, so sing that like normal, and I was trying to get kickoff on the camera, but anyway, so we get to the 4th minute, and penalty to Derby. The geezer, I can't remember his name, but David Nugent down in the box, so he got a penalty. So he got sent off as well, as you've seen in the video. And it took him like 3 minutes to stop the Chef Wed players from going mad, because they just wouldn't shut up or calm down. So it took a penalty. So I stopped recording and I filmed the penalty. And then I noticed a few police officers were looking at me a little bit funny. So I just left it till half time. You know, chilled out at half time. I went to record the players coming back out of the tunnel, and and the nice policeman just called and said to me, look mate, can we you know, everybody's a little bit antsy today, and can we just, you know, stop recording? And I said, yeah mate, no worries. What's the rules for GoPros? He goes, no, GoPros are still banned, and they don't particularly like people filming some footage of the football. So I was like, fair dues mate, I'm not going to argue. And then obviously I left at the 80th minute because I need to get I leave 10 minutes early to get the earlier bus to come back home. So if I leave at 80 minutes, I can get on the 5:40 bus back to home and be back at home for 7 o'clock. Whereas if I stay the whole game and then I have to queue to get out, and then got to walk slowly because like everybody's walking, you know what it's like when you got a load of you walking together. It's dead slow. He is illegal now, Mr. Timber Lorry, because you're not supposed to do that in the UK. You're not allowed in the third lane while towing. So I leave obviously, because if I don't leave, and with me walking slowly and everybody walking slowly because there's massive people, I can't get on the bus till 7 o'clock, and then that brings me back home for roughly just before 10 o'clock. So obviously I leave 10 minutes of the game so I can, you know, save myself 4 hours of being in Derby. And I'm just going to double check that the thing's actually going down. Yeah, it is. So I left early, and this bloke, he knows me enough, and he was having a bit of a pot, saying that I wasn't a true supporter because I'm not staying to the end. I said, look mate, at the end of the day, you know what I mean, you've got no right to say that. And then obviously I get to the bus station for about 5:20. So some of the lads I went with went and had a smoke outside, so I went and sat on the bench just a little bit further down, and then I did my video. But I do my little ending video. I do want to apologise about that, by the way, because Storm O'Brien was just whipping up evilly there, and I tried my best because I don't want to film inside, you know, because like I said on the video, because the way society is these days, I just didn't want to risk it for a chocolate biscuit, to be truthful. So yeah, it was a good game. I had a lot of fun back talking to the people. Like Kid Wells, how's it going? So yeah, it was nice to be back and talking to some people. It's just nice to get away from the computer for a day, to be truthful. Now, Fulham away. I do Fulham away every year. I found all my tickets that I used to have before I had a season ticket. I found all my away tickets as well. So I've been to so many places by the looks of it. It's unreal. I've not actually sorted through it yet. Just found the box where I put them. So it's going to be mad. I know Fulham's in there like 5 times. I think Leeds is in there once. Hartlepool was in there once. Reading's in there once. Wigan's in there twice. So yeah, it's my little ticket collection. Now Fulham away is coming up. No, that's Burton Albion. I've gone too far down. There you go, it's ringed there. So what's that? I think it's after the international break. I think it's like the 18th of next month or something. Now, I do plan on going. Hopefully, should finances sort themselves out, I am planning on going. So I will be recording some pieces on the GoPro, some pieces on the phone as well for Instagram, and I filmed some on my iPod just to save my phone battery. So yeah, that's the plan. We are actually coming up to where we're stopping tonight. I'm going to forewarn you now, there's going to be hardly any talking tomorrow, mainly because I just want to get some tunes on. I've got Stonker of an LA coming on. So yeah, I'm going to hardly do any talking tomorrow. I might just film a bit of it when I come up towards the border. I might film a little bit of it and put some music over like I've been doing. By the way, let me know what you think about that, because obviously I need your feedback to keep doing it or to stop doing it. If you like it, if you like what I'm doing with the videos, and give it a like, share it around to all your mates and get them to subscribe as well. And if you don't like it, then put a comment down on the bottom. Well, put a comment in the comment section and let me know what you want changing. Because if you don't like it, it's pointless me doing it if you don't like it. Because that's wasting your time and my time. Do you know, I might fuel up here. If I fuel up here, I should get to Edinburgh and back. Because I've got to go Edinburgh and then back to Grimsby. Yeah, let's see if I can fuel up here. Now you're all wondering, where have the big green dishy things gone? That's because I've put a mod in to get rid of them. It replaces it with yellow hatchings, because when you're trying to take photos, it kind of ruins it. I don't know what the mouse is doing there we go. So it kind of ruins it, so I just thought, you know what, just change it. 1,874 kilometers worth of fuel for 600 litres. I know in real life you can have more than that, but I'm not going to moan. Dash map, dash info, there we go. So let's try and park up Now where do we park up to? I think Mr. 90 here, I think he's going to the same place I am. He set off a few days before me. You are joking. So he might be going, I might actually leapfrog him, I'm not too sure. It depends whether he's here when I get back behind the wheel again. I hate boxing people in like this, but they're gonna have to reverse it out because I gotta stop. So that's another day, another part job done. I've got the hiccups. Excuse me. So I will see you all again tomorrow, guys. I hope you liked this little extended video today. I know the other videos have been a bit crap the last few weeks because I've not been feeling well and I'm not on top form. So I'll see you again tomorrow, and remember, hardly any talking tomorrow, but I'll overlay some footage and, you know, put music over it like I normally do. So it's a goodbye from Marco, bye bye, and it's a goodbye from me. I will see you again tomorrow. See you in a second, guys.